Hi, my name is Lauren Keys, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a time period where Mexican Americans were not treated the same as regular Americans. It all took place in the 1960s in Los Angeles. High school students started taking more notice on how poorly their schools were and wanted to change. High school students took charge and started to protest against the school and the school board. Lots of events took place in this time period. And we have Manya Fuller to talk about a movie that was made after this harsh time.
Hi, my name is Mani, and today we'll be discussing the many walkouts that took place. The first walkout took place March 1st, 1968, when thousands of students in the South of California walked out of their schools to protest the unfair conditions of LA Unified School District High School. These groups of students call themselves Chicanos and said that they're going to continue to walk out until their demands are met, similar to the students in the movie Walkout, which Eddie will explain more about.
Hi, my name is Adelaska. In the movie The Walkout, there was a student named Paula who was tired of being treated unequally. She meets a group of students in LA and they decided to change the way students are treated. The Chicanos, they were punished for speaking Spanish in the schools. The bathrooms were locked during lunch and they were forced to do janitor's work as a punishment. So inspired by her Chicano teacher Sal, she joins a group of students that wanted to make a difference for the school in the East LA.
Brown Berets organized the first school walkouts to change the school. The most visible improvements has occurred in the number of Latino teachers and administrators.
Not only were there strong fights against the school, but there were strong people. All these people wanted a change in the school. Lots of people were included Paula, Bobby Vertigo, Victoria Castro, and Sal Castro.
Some of the Chicanos' demands were eventually met over time. The LA Board of Education began to hire more Chicanos as teachers and administrators. Even though not all of their demands were met, the walkouts unified and empowered the Chicano community, and a significant increase of college recruitment of the Latinos began.
In the end of the walkout, 13 Mexican Americans were arrested for their actions, and in the end, Sal got his job back.
Approximately 15,000 students were involved in the walkouts. 8% of Chicano students completed 4 years of college or more.
College enrollment was very low. Enrollment was about 40% in Los Angeles. Discrimination was not good. Whites and their schools were treated very differently than the Mexican Americans. This included food, textbooks, learning sources, libraries, and lastly, better bathrooms that were actually open during the lunches. Teachers didn't want to change. They were against it. They didn't want anything to be passed. They didn't find the need to, and they didn't really think that it was appropriate for the Mexican American students or the Chicanos and Chicanas to want to change something that they thought was.
In half the high schools in East LA, students decided to walk out. The police found out about these planned walkouts and showed up to the local high schools trying to put a stop to it. The students continued to protest, and as a result, many students were being
For the laws that were made when the walkout was finished, no student or teacher would be suspended for participating in any effects which extend for the schools to get better. Another law that was made that textbooks would show the Mexicans and the Mexican Americans and Mexicans suffered as a culture of their society. Overall outcome for this was that the Chicanos and Chicanas had a better education in the future. A lot of them went off to college, and the schools has changed the ways that they had in the past. And another one is where the Mexican Americans used to live out with the Mexicans. There were no other kind, no blacks, no whites, or nothing else, just Mexicans and Americans.
Thank you, Eddie. My name is Juan, and in 1960 through 1970, the student outcome was not good. The student dropout rate was between 471 and 52 in high school.